Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Monday, August 20th, 2012. This is ProofWLSWorks, and I'm your Monday vlogger, B. So, first of all, let me apologize. I know you're probably not going to actually be watching this until Tuesday. It's been a pretty rough day for me. Got to work really early today and worked very, very late tonight. So, yeah, making this video was a pretty big challenge. But I got it out. Can't disappoint. Even if it is a little late, I guess it's better late than never. So, let me get comfy and on to this week's topic. Kind of a fun topic this week. It's about self-perception. I'm going to read it to you from my phone, and I won't try to act like a second grader reading in class for the first time. It says, self-perception, skinny or fat, thin or obese, healthy or not. How do you describe yourself? How do others describe you? What do you see when you look in the mirror? And are you happy with what you see? Has your view of who you are and who you are now, who you were and who you are now, changed? Let me start that again. And has your view of who you were and who you are now different than what you imagined? Well, that's a lot, but I guess I can answer it pretty simply. You know, I was big guy, as we all were. Well, most of you weren't guys, most of you were girls, but he was a pretty big fella, and you don't think about it when you're big. You know, you just kind of are. You know, you just do your thing, and you live your life, and you kind of live it the way you think you need to live. And then something comes along and shows you otherwise. You know, educates you, I guess, to the fact that you're not the way you should be, or that life could be better. And that may be, you know, up until that point. And this was the case for me. I thought that was it. You know, this is me. I'm gonna be a fat ass for the rest of my life. I'm gonna wear size 60 pants. I'm gonna be the biggest kid on the block. I'm not gonna be able to fit in an airline seat. You know, these are the things that define who B is. And you get comfortable in that fact. And after 30 years, 35 for me, you accept that that's the way things are going to be. And I think we all do, you know, up until a certain point. And when you have your moment, when you have your epiphany, when you have your aha, when you discover that there's more to life than being obese, you know, you kind of start to redefine who you are, because the limits, the boundaries that you've set for yourself throughout the course of your life, they don't exist anymore. They're different, and now you have to explore those boundaries, and you have to see what else is out there. And a lot of that has to do with how we perceive ourselves. You know, I just accepted the fact that I was never going to take my shirt off in public. I accepted the fact that I was probably never going to have an attractive girlfriend. I accepted the fact that when I played baseball, I was probably going to be the last person picked. These are just the things that I accepted. And personally, I didn't see it as skinny or fat. Or, I mean, you know, obese is such a powerful word, and being not obese anymore, I look at that and I go, man, I was obese. But, you know, 4 years ago, I wouldn't have said that about myself. Yeah, I'm a fat guy. I joke about it all the time. I'm a fat ass. I'm a big fat guy. I'm the fattest kid in the room. But it didn't bother me. And you don't think about yourself that way, because especially for me, because even when I was big, I was always a positive person. You know, I've said it before, I am the Jedi Master of PMA. Now, that hasn't changed in 35 years. I've always been an optimist. I've always been the guy with the smile on his face, you know, skinny or fat. But then I didn't know any better, and now, you know, it's different. And I say it's different because, I'm on my journey. I'm not where I desire to be. So it's very difficult for me personally to say, yeah, I'm skinny, yeah, I'm healthy. Because when I start thinking that way, then I start telling myself, oh, it's okay to eat that ice cream because I'm healthy, or I'm skinny. Or it's okay for me to go get a 6-pack of beers and hang out at the bar because I'm healthy, I'm skinny. Because I'm not, Yes, I'm healthier and I'm skinnier than I was, but I'm not where I need to be yet. I can't start putting myself in that mental mindset of someone who's in maintenance. You know what I mean? And I'm kind of guilty of that lately. I spend a lot of time conversing with people who are in maintenance, and it's difficult not to take on that mindset, and you have to really, really remind yourself that you're not there yet. And a lot of that plays into my self-perception and into my self-image. If any of you guys saw my pre-meet and greet videos, that was 100% me. I look in the mirror and I go, man, I'm a sexy bitch. I can say that because, I'm not being vain. I like the way that I look. I have a very young face for someone who's 36, fixing to be 37. Jesus. And I don't have the most fit body in the world. I probably couldn't take my shirt off of the pool and get women to fall all over me, but you know what, I do it, and I don't have a problem with that. So when I look at myself in the mirror, I'm happy with the work that I've done, and I try to stay very humble to the fact that it's very easy to go back to where I was, but as someone who's still on my still in the fight, still trying to struggling to lose weight, still trying to become that healthy person that I see underneath all of this when I look in the mirror, it's very difficult for me to say, yeah, I'm skinny, yeah, I'm healthy. I'm healthy. I'm very healthy. I eat very well, I exercise, I'm very fit. Siri, be quiet. I'm fit. I can run 8-10 miles, I work out, I lift, I play football, I play baseball, I play basketball, I play paintball. So I'm a healthy individual, and I'm trying to hit some of the points in the questions here without rambling on forever. When I describe myself to people, I'm a chubby guy. I tell people I'm chubby, or have a little extra baggage. I don't claim to be skinny. I don't think that large T-shirts and size 38 pants are skinny. Certainly not fat. I would never call myself obese. Not now. If I stepped on the scale one day and I was 300 pounds, I would call myself a lot worse than obese. But I don't think at 210 pounds I would consider myself obese. It's very difficult for me to put a label on things, and still motivate myself. So I guess I really can't answer any of these questions, with a definitive answer, because I will never say that I'm fat, not like this, but I will never concede to the fact that I'm skinny, not at 200 pounds, or probably even if I get down to 180, 175 pounds, I don't know that I would concede that I was skinny then, because I preached about this before, that low fat monster's always out there trying to get you, and you can't quit, but more to the point, am I happy with what I see in the mirror? No, absolutely not. And I have for you guys out there, some of you females may not be hip to some of this stuff that I'm going to talk about, but I have a condition called gynecomastia, where you can have guys develop breasts, basically, and I'm not talking about overweight guys that kind of have boobs. I have boobs, and if you've seen any of my videos, I've talked about this before. So it's difficult for me to look in the mirror and be satisfied with what I see. I know that one day I want to have plastics, and not even for my weight. I'm gonna have some excess skin, and that doesn't bother me. But what does bother me is my chest, and And so no, I can say that without a doubt. I'm not happy with what I see, and I don't know how much weight loss. I don't think any amount of weight loss could make me happy with what I see in the mirror. So happy's not a word that I'll use. Proud, absolutely. I'm extremely proud of what I see when I look in the mirror. I'm very satisfied with the work that I've done up until this point. But happy, no, definitely not. It's not something I look in the mirror and go, wow, look at my sexy body. No, it doesn't happen. But I am confident in the fact that I've worked very hard to get where I am, and doing things like going out to the pool here at the house and at the apartment, and laying out and getting a suntan with my shirt off is not that big of a deal. I'm confident in that fact. But you're not going to catch me at the Palms on Saturday hanging out with all the hard bodies with my shirt off catching some rays. It's not going to happen. When I started this journey, and this is the last question about what I see now and what I had perceived seeing, and I had no idea what to expect. You do these before and after things, and this is like any before and after photo that you look at. It's like you look at the before, you look at the after. You go, wow, look at that! He's awesome, or she's awesome, or that's just some amazing work. And you really don't know what to expect. I didn't have any real conceived notions, going into weight loss surgery, what I was going to come out looking like. I had no idea how much weight I was going to lose, how fast it was going to take, if it would be permanent, where the weight would come off from, if anywhere. There were so many questions and so many doubts, and I really took it with a very open eye. Whatever happens, happens. And it's kind of weird because I got into this not because of the way I looked, but because of my health. And now that I'm a little closer to where I want to be, you start to think about how you look, and you start to think less about your health, and it's just a weird feeling, to change gears like that. And it's not that your health isn't important. It's not that my health is not important, but I think you condition yourself to a point where fitness and nutrition and healthy living become part of your everyday life, and you don't think about them so much anymore. That's just something that you do, and then you start to look at other things like your shoulders and your quads and your biceps and your triceps, and so is it different than I had imagined? I won't say that, because I really didn't imagine anything. I just kind of said, you know what, I'm going to do this because I need to get healthy. It wasn't, I want to do this because I want to fit into a size 32 pants, or I want to do this because I want to shop at Abercrombie and Fitch. It wasn't why I had weight loss surgery. So it's really difficult for me to sit here and talk about what I think about the way I look, or what I thought I would look like, because I really didn't care what I looked like. I just knew that at 356 pounds, I was not healthy, and I wanted to be, And now I think I'm a lot healthier than I was. Am I happy with what I see in the mirror? Not yet. Am I happier with what I see in the mirror? Absolutely. Am I proud of what I see in the mirror? Without a doubt. Do I get bent up over it? Nah. Because let's face it, it's not why I did this. It's not important. I mean, don't get me wrong. Okay? 36-year-old single guy. Yeah. I'm thinking about what I look like. Right? I don't want to be single forever. I gotta go catch me a fish, so to speak. But as far as my weight loss journey is concerned, honestly, it's not that important to me. It's really not. What's important to me is that I can get up every day and I can live a healthy life. But there you have it. I'm done rambling. And I'm very tired, so I'm going to go to sleep. Again, I'm extremely sorry that I got this out so late. I hope you guys got something out of it. Make sure you thumbs up, don't thumbs down, subscribe, tell your friends, and please, 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 leave some comments in the comments box. If you have any questions or suggestions for topics, we're always looking to answer questions, and we're always looking for some more topics, because let's face it, we want to make sure you guys get the information that you need and want, not necessarily what we want to feed you. So, again, make sure you thumbs up, don't thumbs down, subscribe, tell your friends, come back and see us tomorrow, today, for another Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works video, and come back and see me on Monday for another Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works vlog. Have a great week, guys. Take care. Bye.